Good afternoon. This is Tim McKnight, Dr. McKnight, and welcome. I'd like to welcome everyone back to uh, my YouTube channel, Dr. Tim's YouTube channel. And it's a channel dedicated to really talking about the benefits of health and wellness products for pediatric patients and children. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about the role of multivitamins in pediatrics and what that could look like for your child. But before we discuss that topic, as I've promised in other videos, I like to share a little bit more about myself and my own health and wellness journey. I certainly mentioned in one of my earlier videos that I am a cancer survivor and was diagnosed with prostate cancer at the very tender age of 56 years of age. And so that's a very young age to get prostate cancer, but I will tell you it's a little bit more of a challenge for African American males in that it tends to show up as a little bit more of a more virulent disease, a more of aggressive disease in African American males. So, so I will tell you, I had to do a lot of research and speak with my family members about my options moving forward. I did undergo radiation and what they call hormone therapy. So I essentially had 38 radiation treatments plus 2 years of hormone therapy. Now, prostate cancer tends to grow in a hormone rich environment, and that being testosterone for men. So, what the hormone therapy does is it really lowers your testosterone down to zero. And my story is rather interesting because after receiving the first hormone shot, my PSA numbers went to zero, essentially down to normal levels after one shot of hormone therapy, even before I began having the radiation treatments. So, it was a very difficult treatment plan. It was a very aggressive treatment plan, partly because, one of my biopsies had a pretty high Gleason score. I won't get into the science behind that, but 6 out of 12 biopsies were positive for me. Now, I will tell you quite honestly, even though I'm a physician and I can look things up pretty quickly, nothing prepares you for the side effects for cancer therapy. So, I had to struggle with low blood counts, the fatigue that comes with having cancer, and the weight gain that comes from undergoing hormone therapy for 2 years. So that was a difficult journey, but you know I got through it. I lost the 50 pounds I gained from the hormone therapy, and with the grace of God, I was able to get through that process. But I'm just here to really tell my story as a message of hope, and for those who might be struggling with their own illnesses at home, or the kids might have gone through a traumatic illness, keep in mind that there's hope on the other side. Okay. So I want to pivot right quick and talk a little bit about multivitamins in the pediatric population. And I'll tell you, this question will come up in your pediatric practices. And a lot of moms will want to know, does my kid even need to have a multivitamin? And I'm going to kind of go over which kids are really those who probably should consider vitamins and supplements. Certainly those who are what I consider to be picky eaters, and they're just not simply eating enough. And this tends to happen in that toddler age range, okay, where they're picky eaters and they just don't have a well balanced diet. Other kids who just aren't eating a regular, well balanced diet with fruits and vegetables and proteins certainly should consider a multivitamin to help continue to furnish their body with the proper nutrients to grow effectively. Okay. Also, kids who have chronic medical conditions such as asthma or digestive problems, they may be taking medication, so certainly talk to your physician about this recommendation. But they tend to be undernourished and need a little bit extra a boost to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Other kids who really have poor nutritional diets and they eat a lot of fast foods, and plus kids who are on special diets like a vegetarian or a vegan diet, and they may lack certain nutrients and vitamins they may need moving forward. So that could include calcium or iron or anything of that nature. Okay. Um, So essentially, there's certain vitamins that kids need to continue to grow and promote a healthy lifestyle, such as vitamin A, calcium, and iron, all play a special role in terms of growing bones and muscles moving forward as kids go through their growing years. So keep that in mind. And I want to certainly ask all of you to take a look at our product line at mcknightmd.com, where you'll see the multivitamin listed as one of the products on our website. And I just want to make a couple of quick comments and conclude, but a lot of kids really uh, 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 will find some of these vitamins very tasty because they will come in a gummy bear kind of variety, which is what ours does. So be careful not to leave this vitamin in an open space where the children can get their hands on it, because after all, they can take too much. Okay, so keep that in mind. Um, and essentially, a chewable vitamin probably would be a little bit easier to give your child than some of the pills or liquids that don't have a tasty element to them. So I would certainly have my moms out there consider the chewable vitamin as a better way to go. Okay. And a lot of literature suggests that perhaps you should wait up until the age 4 or so to start multivitamins. Once again, that's a conversation I think you should have with your pediatrician moving forward, because every kid's going to have a different story. Every kid's going to have a different need. Every kid's going to have a different diet per se. So with that in mind, please give a multivitamins special consideration if your kid is a picky eater, doesn't have a healthy diet, eats too much of what I call fast foods, and need certain nutrients and vitamins to continue to grow and maintain a healthy lifestyle. Okay. So once again, please, please, please go to our website at mcknightmd.com to learn more about our product line, specifically health and wellness products for children and pediatric patients. Okay. So I thank you for your time, and until next time, please continue to live well and love life. And we will see you on the next video. Take care. Bye bye.